Hi everyone, my name is Ashley Wylde and welcome to my channel, Ashley's Wild Life. This week, I want to talk about what it actually means to allow people to self-identify their gender, and I'm talking about what it means in practice. This is inspired by yet another experience I had being misgendered. I am not exaggerating when I say this happens every day, but some of them are more notable than others. Today, I went to a department store to replace a pair of jeans, and when I found some jeans I thought might fit me, naturally, I went to the fitting room. There were two attendants working in the fitting room. One of them gave me a number. Now the ladies' fitting room and the men's fitting room were on opposite sides. So after she gave me the number, I turned right and started going toward the ladies' fitting room. The situation makes me uncomfortable in general, but I definitely would rather be using the ladies' fitting room than the men's fitting room in this situation. Now the second attendant was an older woman and she was giving me kind of an uncomfortable look. So as soon as I got my number, I sort of stiffly walked straight into the room where I was going to be changing and closed the door. Well, as soon as I got in there, I heard the second attendant, the older woman, come shuffling in and saying, "Is there a man in here? A man? Is there a man in here?" And from inside the changing room, I just kind of slumped. It took my energy. Now this was an accident. This person has probably never met someone who looks like me before, and that's okay. It's not something that person can be faulted for. But here are two ways that if you are ever in this situation, you can avoid making someone feel how I felt today. The first way, when you give them the number, say ladies' fitting room is to the right, men's fitting room is to the left. When you do that, you give them all the information they need to go into the fitting room that is appropriate for them. And the second thing, they will decide, even if someone walks into a fitting room and you don't think that it matches their gender, you can reasonably assume that a person is walking into a bathroom or a fitting room knowing which one it is. Accidents happen, and they're, I'm sure, embarrassing, and I'm sure if people accidentally walk into the wrong fitting room that they're really grateful for a situation like this. But for someone like me, where I had to look up and see the words to go right or left, it's reasonable to assume that I am asserting the gender that I am going to identify as in this situation, given the two options, and to allow that to be my own self-identification without further question. If someone is using a bathroom or someone is using a fitting room, one of the best things you can do is just assume that they know what bathroom or what fitting room they're in, and don't make it awkward for them. Nobody wants to deal with anybody else when they're in the bathroom. Just let people be. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you next Monday, but I'll also see you tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for Vlogtober Week 2. Bye-bye. I'm posting videos every single weekday in the month of October. I'm taking off in my 1973 travel trailer, and I'll be vlogging about my adventures Tuesday through Friday for all of Vlogtober. This is possible in large part because of the support of my patrons. Become a $1 patron by Halloween to get a personalized postcard from me while I'm on the road, or become a $5 patron and we can set up a lunch date when I travel near you. Thank you for all that you do. I can't wait to take you all with me on this incredible journey.